And now to the highlight of our afternoon.
We would like to introduce our visionary leader, Miami Lighthouse President and CEO, Virginia Jacko. Virginia.
Thank you for being here today. 95 years from the same location where Helen Keller, those early Rotarians, the Lions met at a little bungalow house at 601 Southwest 8th Avenue. But no longer is it a little bungalow house. Because of the community of people that are here today, we are a campus. We are 175,000 square feet of classroom space. We have services for people of all ages, and we are the largest private agency serving the blind in the entire United States. 28,000 people a year. Our roots are deep. Imagine if the people that had garden parties at 601 Southwest 8th Avenue, people where schools and buildings and streets are named, and the Burdines and the Firestones, and they raised money back 95 years ago, wouldn't they be proud? And we want to grow and sustain for another 95 years. In our roots, whether it's the Rotary Club, the Lions, or people in this room, like I think of David Harrison. Raise your hand, David. It was David's grandfather, maybe great-grandfather, I didn't check with him, Mo Harrison, who served on our original board of directors, who put those shovels in the ground, not only for Miami Lighthouse, but if you look at the creation of the Bascom Pomeroy Institute, it was Mo Harrison. David, your legacy is amazing, and continue to serve as the treasurer of our board of directors. But how do you know when you invest in a nonprofit that it is the best investment you could be making? Some of you know about Charity Navigator. It is the premier evaluator of nonprofits. And for 14 continuous years, Miami Lighthouse has had the highest rating in the very top percentage of all nonprofits in the United States, with 14 continuous four-star ratings, the highest rating possible. And when Charity Navigator recently created 4 pillars, one of the pillars is accountability. We scored 100% on accountability. Another pillar is leadership. We scored 100% on leadership. Now, you're going to have to save your clap on this one, because on impact, we only scored 98. Well, we're going to work on that because we're making an impact. I know we are. And the 4th pillar, for which we did score 100%, was community commitment. So do we ever get recognized for excellence? Very recently, the Florida Association of Vision Rehabilitation Specialists met in Tallahassee, and they selected the Innovative Program of the Year. And they selected our Miami Lighthouse as the innovative rehabilitation entity in the state of Florida. And one of those programs was our blind soccer. And you look at each other and you say, did I hear her right? You did. And the United States Association of Blind Athletes has put in for the Paralympics that there will be blind soccer. And we have on our campus the only mini blind soccer pitch in the state of Florida. And we have created the only curriculum for 1, 2, 3, 4-year-old children to begin learning the skills of blind soccer. And when we speak of equity, everybody playing blind soccer wears a blinder. Everybody is learning the sport equally. And I am so proud of Oseas De Leon, who when he was 3 years old, and I'm proud of his mother, who's passed away. Oseas now is in his 40s. But age 3, with measles, he was blinded. But there in South America, they live near a soccer pitch, and his mother said, you're going to play soccer with your brothers. You can play a team sport. At age 20, he came to the United States because he wanted more. He didn't speak a word of English, but he tells me Miami Lighthouse helped him get enrolled at FIU. He got a degree in education, just finished a master's degree in history. I said, Oseas, why would you study history? He said, Virginia, this is my country, and I've got to know more about it. And now he is representing the United States on the National Paralympic team for blind soccer. So with Charity Navigator, the National Evaluator, with the programs that we provide, and transforming 28,000 people a year, I am humbled and proud to be the first totally blind president and CEO of this venerable institution. And how am I able to do that? In my sighted life, I was a financial executive at Purdue University. I knew grants. I knew how to start programs. I helped start the College of Education, the doctorate in the School of Pharmacy, and so much more. But toward the end of my 24-year career, I learned at the Bascom Palmer Eye Institute that I had a degenerative disease that would lead to total blindness. And that amazing Bascom Palmer Eye Institute, at the time when I went there, I had no idea about this venerable institution, the Miami Lighthouse for the Blind. But I left my job and began in 2001, every day for 4 months, getting on one of our vans, going to Miami Lighthouse, learning my Braille, learning independent living skills, learning how to read an Excel spreadsheet when I couldn't see the monitor with specialized software. I learned how to live independently. And just what if I had not done that? I assure you all, I would be depressed, possibly not even here. So Miami Lighthouse transformed my life. And when I told my mother at that appointment at Bascom Palmer Eye Institute, "Mother, I just got my diagnosis. I could go totally blind." Her only response was, "Well, then I will pray that you do big things for the blind." And I think you witnessed today that truly Miami Lighthouse, transforming the lives of over 28,000 people a year, is doing big things for the blind. Thank you very much.